Hey guys, how's everyone doing? This is Nick from ForexNoobs.com with a daily analysis. Today is Tuesday the 18th of August 2020. Time is 10:04 here in the UK. Sorry about the late start, guys. I'm having a bit of technical difficulties here. I have a warning from YouTube saying that the stream quality might be poor. My internet is really acting up. There might be a lot of buffering. I'm not sure. That's what YouTube is telling me. Apparently my connection's so poor that I could not even connect this stream for a little while. So sorry if my screen's blurry. Sorry if there's a lot of buffering. I just got no idea. Some days your internet just dies. So let's get into the analysis, guys. So we'll kick things off with US oil. US oil is moving in the direction we want it to move. But this trade is a trade that I'm planning to hold for several weeks, several months even. So, yeah, it's been open for a while, but I don't care. That was the plan going in. More interestingly, USDCHF is starting to make new lows, and it's heading in the direction we want it to head. This one's also been open for a while. It's become more of a long-term trade, but I'm going to hold on to it. I want to ride this trend out as long as I can. We have a new low now as of today. Let's hope that this new low sparks some further moves down. GBPCAD, another open position. This one is still chugging along. It's going quite slow, but it's getting there, so hold on to this one. USDCAD, yet another open position. There's a lot of positions going really well right now. USDCAD is, I would probably say, the star of the show. This one's just really taken off and started moving down. So do keep a close eye on this one and stay in on this one. No reason to close that. GBPJPY, this one's not going well. This one's the opposite. This one's pulled back, hit stop loss. It happens. Not every position's going to work out. So that one is gone. But there's still a potential trade on that one, as is EURUSD. Basically, both the JPY ones have not worked out, which is why you should only, generally speaking, if you're taking two setups that are exactly the same, probably only take one of them. Because if JPY, especially with breakouts, if a breakout fails on GBPJPY, it's very unlikely that EURUSD is going to break out, or vice versa. I'm not saying that you should never trade correlated pairs. I'm just saying with breakouts specifically, because you're looking for such a big trend continuation, if JPY is not weak, you're not going to get that trend continuation. So doing it on both. Oh, seriously? Is the sound not going through? Come on. Oh no, it's just one guy. Ah. I swear, if that happened, I would be furious at myself because I wasn't paying attention to the chat and I've already had technical difficulties. Just gonna bring up the currency strength tool. Righto. So yeah, JPY has gotten quite strong recently, which explains why these haven't worked out. But hey, not every trade's going to work out, so that's just the reality of trading, guys. We've got some things that are developing nicely, though. GBPUSD, this one I'm still waiting for. I'm waiting for a breakout. It looks like it's making a move now with all this USD weakness we're seeing. So we could be seeing that breakout now on GBPUSD. And when I say now, I just mean in the next day or two. This week is what I mean. We could be seeing that breakout this week. So what I want to see with GBPUSD is basically a break through this green line. Now, this green line, all it is the high. Oh, it's actually a bit off. The high set on the 9th of March. It's not a hugely significant high because if you look to the left, there was one that was a little higher set on the 3rd of Feb. In fact, if you really wanted to, you could just move it up to there. It doesn't really matter that much. I just want a break of that general kind of area where we got those highs. My entry won't be until around about the 132.16 when it clears those areas. This is just a pretty standard breakout trade. With GBPJPY, the reason I'm keeping this here and EURUSD, the reason I'm keeping them highlighted as potential setups is because they still kind of are potentials. You could theoretically enter as a continuation trade here. So what's a continuation trade? How does it differ from a breakout trade? A breakout trade, you're trading the break of the high, which was this point here. When it breaks the high by a little bit, you enter. The benefits of a breakout trade is you trade in the direction of the trend. That's one of the most important factors. But the benefits of a breakout trade are that if it keeps moving up quickly, you're able to get in. With a continuation, what you're looking for is a pullback to the support area and then a continuation up. The benefits of a pullback are you get a better entry and it's generally speaking a safer setup. It's a stronger and safer setup. But a lot of the times the continuation setup will never form. It will just keep moving up instead of doing that pullback for you to get in. So GBPJPY has given us a pullback, as has EURUSD, and they are stalling out on what were previous resistance areas, which are now support areas. So I'm going to see how these ones develop tomorrow. And yeah, they might end up being setups. So just a summary real quick of what we're at so far. USDCHF moving our direction, keep it open. GBPCAD slowly moving, but keep it open. USDCAD, this one's a bit of a fast mover, keep it open. GBPJPY, whichever one of these you entered, if any, they both didn't work out. You should have only been in one. I hope none of you were in both. I don't think so. But yeah, neither of these two worked out. AUDJPY, this one's just off the charts, off the list. Right, so let's look for some new setups. If there's anything new going on. AUD New Zealand's trending like crazy. There's just no good opportunity to get in on this one. It's one of the hardest things of trading. You know something's trending, you want to get in, but if you don't have a safe entry, a safe stop loss, and a safe target, it just doesn't make sense to enter. There's a whole lot of ranging on a lot of these pairs. Ooh, EURUSD. Interesting. There's a pretty not that strong resistance area here. there's a lot of breakouts lately. The way the market's moving, I said, I believe, I can't remember when I did those webinars, but at some point this year I did webinars saying that we would be almost mainly focusing on breakout trades just because of the way the market's moving due to the COVID crisis. And it's been ups and downs with the breakout trades. There's been periods where it's been moving like crazy and breakout trades made sense. Then there's been periods where it just slowed down completely and breakout trading didn't make sense. But breakout trading just seems to be really taking off again with all these huge trends. So this one's a bit of a different breakout where the recent high, which is here, because before that we'd have to go back to 2018. So the recent high, which was set last week or the week before, whenever this was, the 6th of August, was the week before, Thursday. This one is beneath the resistance area. So with this breakout, what I want to see is a clean break above this high, which looks like it's just equalized the high. So it looks like it's about to break it. And then a clean break above resistance for a breakout trade here. So I would trade this roughly. This is not a perfect entry target stop, but just giving you a rough idea. The trade would look something like this. I would definitely want it to get a fair way away from this resistance area here, just to get some confirmation that it's actually breaking out. Nice size stop loss. These breakout trades also, because of the summer slowdown, which is normal, you get like a massive slowdown in the average daily range, you get a massive slowdown during summer. So because of the summer slowdown, expect to stay in these breakout trades for quite some time, just like USDCHF and stuff. You're going to have to hold them a while for them to actually make their way to your target. So we got a good potential here on EURUSD. Let's keep an eye on that. New Zealand USD is somewhat interesting for a long trade. Following this theme of USD weakness we're seeing all over the place, but New Zealand is so weak right now too. So we're going to need to see New Zealand gaining strength, which I'm not sure if it will. Going to keep an eye on this, but I won't be jumping in long on this until at least tomorrow, because I want to see some convincing price action showing me that buyers are gaining control, bulls are gaining control. So we'll revisit this one tomorrow, but there is a potential long somewhere from this support area. We could get in long potentially. Yeah, gold and silver, guys. Like I've been saying for a long time. Well, not a long time. Since the USD started weakening, I mean. Gold is on its way up. But anyway, we're not here to do gold analysis. There's not many setups that I would take on gold right now, other than having bought a long time ago and just hold it. But other than that, yeah, just leave it. Righto, so I think that wraps it up for the analysis, guys. It's all pretty straightforward stuff. We got potential long on EURUSD, breakout trade. We got a potential long on GBPUSD breakout trade. We've been watching this one for quite some time. Eventually, it looks like it will break out. GBPJPY, EURJPY. These ones look like they're giving us continuation setup. So that's a break of the resistance and the high, and then pullback continuation. So I'm going to keep an eye on these. These won't happen until tomorrow, so we'll just discuss them tomorrow in more detail if they still look good. And New Zealand USD is kind of the same deal. It's sort of a continuation trade. You can see this is the trend. So this would be the continuation. So I'm just going to watch this one closely. But with this one, New Zealand is really weak right now. So I really want to see something suggesting that the New Zealand dollar is going to pick up some strength. So yeah, that wraps it up for the analysis, guys. There's nothing much else. Just a quick announcement. I've already said this before, but I'm just going to say it again. From the 1st to the 3rd, so those 3 days, I won't be doing live analysis. I'll probably be doing a recorded version of the analysis for you guys. That's going to be when the bulk of my move happens and when my internet is switched over. The internet switchover is supposed to happen seamlessly in the new place I've bought. It's supposed to happen seamlessly. So if everything goes as planned, there'll still be analysis videos, just not live. But of course, I'm just warning you guys in case something does go wrong. Internet companies in the UK are generally pretty good and do what they say, so I don't really think that's going to happen. But just a heads up, maybe there won't be any video analysis for those 3 days. But if there isn't, I'll just be posting forum analysis because that I can just do from my phone without any issue. I believe George is going to be away that time too. So there might not be as much, it might be a little bit harder to get in contact with someone from Forex for Noobs for that week. So George might not be able to reply as much. Maybe I won't either. Yeah, George is running 24 hours straight. And he's climbing the equivalent of Everest. Not like in one hill or one mountain rather, just several different hills, running up them. He's crazy. So yeah, he thinks he's going to be out of it after running for 24 hours straight, and he won't be able to respond to emails, which is probably likely. So yeah, that week might be just a little bit less. Well, obviously George is just going to be out of it completely, but I'll be here. I just won't be here at the capacity that I normally am. So yeah, just a heads up about that, guys. It's 2 weeks away. We'll just be missing 3 days of live analysis, so it won't be a huge deal. So yeah, thank you guys very much for attending. I'll see you for tomorrow's analysis, which should be at 10 a.m. Thank you guys, and bye.